Hello, my name is Roger Lear, president and co-founder of OrlandoJobs.com. We are the ones hosting Hire Palooza this Friday, August 9th at the Kia Center, and it was formerly the Amway Center, but this is just to kind of give you an idea of how to have a great day, because the number one idea here is we want you to get a great job. And you're not going to necessarily get a job on Friday, but you're going to get the leads and the interviews that you need to get the job. And hopefully we'll be able to help you. But as we said, this event does take place at the Kia Center. It's accessible so many different ways, but we do have free parking sponsored by Toho Water, who, by the way, has some amazing jobs. But you can park at the Geico Garage, which is right there, right off South Street, right next to the Kia Center. And once you park in the garage, when you go up to the fifth level, you can take the bridge right into the job fair floor. So it's very simple. But you can also access downtown by Sunrail, by Uber, by you can even park downtown. There's a lot of free parking on the streets around there, but there's also parking garages across the street there and so forth. But you really, if you're driving down, you can always park in the Geico. But it's very, very accessible. And once you get there, you'll see how easy it is to get there. So, if you have any questions, though, I'll give you contact information at the end, and we're here to help you guys figure this all out. And so you can have the greatest day. But, we're going to have over 90 employers there. We're going to have community partners, and community partners, what they are their organizations that can help you in your job search and things that you might need. For instance, one of our community partners is Valencia, and they're bringing their accelerated training program there. A lot of people, you don't know about accelerated training, but you can, within a year, I believe, or maybe even less than that, achieve a certificate in accelerated training and work for companies like Lockheed Martin and Siemens and things like that. And those are the types of things that you don't know anything about that we hope to bring to you to open up your ideas, because everybody that's coming is at a different spot in their careers. You might be somebody that has a lot of experience and looking for a job and trying to narrow down, hey, who am I going to work for? You might be new to the workforce. You might be wanting to change jobs. You might be in some position in sales or customer service or engineering or something, and you just want to find out what other jobs might be out there for you. So that's what that's at. And we also have career experts, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that, but those are very, very important. And those are live sessions and so forth. But you got to dress up, not ties and coats and things like that, just very professional business casual. No shorts, no t-shirts, come ready for a job. Because just remember, everybody you meet is an interview, every single person. And your first impression is going to be your impression and so forth. You got to bring plenty of resumes. There's no copy machine there. And we've done these for years and years. The number one thing, job seekers come, they do not have enough resumes because they had no idea the number of employers that would love to have that. So please bring that, and then make sure you set some goals. What do you want to accomplish at the job fair? And yes, every meeting is an interview, no question about that. And you get up, you shake their hands, walk in there, look them in the eyes. They don't know anything about your background, nothing. All they know is what you look like and your enthusiasm. And in most jobs, that's 60% of the job in itself. People like to hire people that are nice and enthusiastic. And you can create that when you go and you meet these employers face to face. So be prepared for that. Be prepared to shake a lot of hands, and then be prepared to, you know, have a great conversation with those individuals. Um, if you need a professional headshots, if you were to go try to get a professional headshot, a real one, you're talking $250 to $500 for a session to get a nice professional headshot. Yes, AI can do headshots. Yes, all that other stuff. But how about just a really good professional headshot? Well, Mindy, we have you covered there. That line, it's just you don't have to make a reservation or anything. You just walk up to the line. It goes very quickly, and you will, after the job fair, have a way to access and download your professional headshot. So, and that's in section 108. I was talking about that career sessions. We've got 4 of them. At 11:20, Sierra's going to talk about ace in the interview, get the job. After that, it's going to be Orlando, and he's going to talk about networking because you guys have applied to a ton of jobs and it hasn't happened, right? Right after that, Amanda's going to how to execute that effective job search, and then I'm going to talk at 1:30 about using artificial intelligence. How do you use it to get a job? And I'm going to show you some really cool stuff. So I hope that that kind of stuff helps, and you can go back and look at that and so forth and figure out which ones you want to go to. As you can see, there's a lot of things to do at Hire Palooza, and you got to really kind of plan your day. But the things that you need to know, again, bring your resume, bring a small notebook and pen. And the reason you want to do this is because you want to make sure that after every meeting that you have with an employer, you write down exactly what you talked about. Make sure you get their business card. If they don't have a business card, write down their email address. Write down their email address because you need to follow up. This is your opportunity. If you had a good conversation with somebody, the problem is with employers, and if you take this wholeheartedly, you'll understand. Think about it. They're going to meet maybe 200 to 300 people. That one in person is going to meet 200 to 300 people. How will you stand out? Well, you're going to have a good conversation. You're going to like the job. If you can figure out what you talked about, and then as soon as you're done talking, getting the business card or the email address, write it down in your little book and say, hey, this is what we talked about. And then when you follow up, say, hey, John, we talked about Boston, Massachusetts, because we're both from there, or whatever the case might be. I am very interested in the XYZ position. Here's another copy of my resume. I'm also going to apply online. Let me know what else you need, but I'd love to work for your company. That is a phenomenal follow-up email. And if you meet a lot of great employers and you do the same thing over and over again, your chances of getting not only the interview, but a great job accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. I can't stress this enough. So that is the secret sauce, I think, if you will, and then obviously your enthusiasm when you walk up and meet people. Just a couple things, no bags or backpacks. So leave your backpack in your car. Don't bring big bags. You will not be let into the Kia. So you'll be able to go back and put in your car, and it's not going to be a problem. But just so you don't have to have that inconvenience, dress nice. And then, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask anybody. I have our whole staff and our volunteers are all in orange. So, but Hire Palooza is going to be a fantastic time. Here's some information. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to email me or Alexandra, and we will certainly help you out. There's our number as well. And we'll also be putting a bunch of stuff on all of our social and so forth about the event, so you can stay as much up to date as you possibly can. And we look forward to hosting you. We look forward to you getting a great job. And if I had to give you one last tip, it would be there are so many employers there that you've never heard anything about. Do not walk by their place. Do not walk by them. Stop by and talk to people you'd never heard anything about. It may go nowhere, but it may go somewhere because some of the best jobs are at those companies. All right. Again, my name is Roger Lear. Look forward to hosting you. Have a great day.